Hey y'all, so here's my question of the day. I would have been in my car, but y'all know it's ice outside. I'm not going back down them steps. No, I'm not. But my question is, who taught us that in order to get to like the side of happiness, the other side of love, that you got to go through struggle first? Who told us that anything worth having is gonna, you gotta be willing to struggle and you gotta be willing to sacrifice and you gotta be willing to go through the bad to get to the good? Why do we think that? Because what that basically like teaches us as children, which of course is what we carry on as adulthood, is that we put ourselves in these friendships, these relationships, these jobs. We go through absolute hell. Absolute hell that we do not have to go through because somebody told us that that's what the process looks like. You hear people say all the time, oh, marriage is hard, but it gets better. It gets greater later. Why it can't be greater out the gate? Like, who the hell, what in the slave mentality do we have going on that we feel like we are like required to struggle with people before we get to the good side of life? Who told us that? That literally is my question. Who told us that? Why do we think that? And be clear, I'm not saying like marriage is easy because I've been married and I'm divorced. So I know marriage is not easy, but I do not think that you got to go through hell. I do not think that, oh, your first year marriage is going to be devastating. Why would I want that? But then people wonder why people not out here getting married. Because y'all are telling us that it's going to be hell first. Why would I voluntarily sign up to go to hell and pray that heaven comes later? What do we be out here teaching our kids? What do we be out here? Who taught us that? Who taught us that versus teaching, people that like, no, love is not easy. It's going to require work. It's going to require, sacrifice and compromise, and you got to do the work. That's cool. But that is not the same thing as you got to struggle and suffer and pray your way through it. And when I say pray your way through it, prayer is a part of it. Be clear. Y'all know I'm a church girl. But like, you shouldn't go to bed like, oh God, please. Like, I prayed myself through situations that I ain't had no business in. Not praying for the situation, but like praying for my mental health. Praying I didn't snap and kill a nigga. Praying that I didn't end up with an STD because I knew I was out here with something loose. Like, why do we do that? So like, y'all, that literally is my question. Who taught us that struggle comes before greatness? Who taught us that it is okay to go through hell with somebody? Because on the other side of that, like if you do the work and you stay diligent and you stay with them and you don't turn your back and you show grace and you forgive and you do all this dumb shit. And then we just go hope and pray and, hope like what? Yeah, help me because I do not understand.